This is Naman from the Gyan Sarovar team. Chapter 1, Shlokas 26 and 27. Shlok 26. Tatra pashyat stitham partha pitrinata pitamahan acharyan matulan bhartin putran shakinstatha Shvasuran Suradrasheva Senyurubhayorapi. Transliteration. There, Arjuna saw his fatherly and grandfatherly, near and dear elders, teachers, uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, and as well as in-laws and well-wishers present in both armies. Tan samiksha sakonteya sarvan bandhuna vashtitan kripaya paravavishto vishidani damabravit. Transliteration. Seeing his kinsmen standing near him, Arjuna, son of Kunti, became overwhelmed with pity and struck by despair, spoke this. Why Arjuna's confidence suddenly drops. When Arjuna sees the other army, he suddenly feels as if his confidence has completely dropped. His courage turned into fear in just a matter of seconds. This happened because his mind was not in a balanced state. Ego has taken over his mind until he practically saw the opposite army in front of him. That allowed him to practically judge the situation. This ego ruined his stability, so instead of going back to a balanced state of mind after the ego escaped, he suddenly became fearful. Those are two different ends of the spectrum. Instead, he should stay right in the middle. Here's a brief example of a similar situation. A boy is going for a dance competition. He knows that he is great at dancing, and he decides to underestimate the other competitors at the competition. He walks with his head high into the competition. However, upon seeing the other competitors, a sense of fear strikes him. He no longer feels that confidence in him anymore. His arrogance soon turns into nervousness. This shows that we should never assume anything about our opponents. However, we should always prepare to our maximum capacity. That will allow us to feel satisfied when the time comes. We'll know that we have tried our best, and the rest is up to our niti, fate, which is decided by our past, karma, actions. Mental preparedness versus physical preparedness. When we prepare for any physical or sport-related event, we usually focus on the physical preparedness that we think is very important in performing well, but most people don't think about the mental preparedness, which is often not thought of and is just as important as physical preparedness. Say that you're competing in a basketball competition and you are working on your skills and your fitness for the tournament. You really push yourself and train to the max, and physically you are in tip-top shape. But when you start to play the games, you mentally lack the knowledge of the game and you don't have the confidence because of your poor mental state. In order to perform in any activity, we must mentally prepare by creating a positive, confident mindset which will create the optimal conditions for being successful in the competition. Our mental state in anything, whether it's competition or a gathering, needs to be in good shape if we want to be successful and leave a good impression in specific things, even regular human interactions. Shalya. Shalya was the king of Madra and the brother of Madri, who was Nakul and Sahadev's mother. He was a formidable archer and warrior in battle. As a young prince, he was at Kunti's Swayamvar, which he lost to Pandu. Later on, Pandu and Shalya had secret deal, which meant that Pandu would marry Madri. Shalya was a beloved uncle among the Pandavas, and the Pandavas all revered and respected him. When the war was about to begin, it was clear that he would fight on the Pandav side. Duryodhana and his allies knew that bringing Shalya on their side was crucial in winning the war, so he served Shalya well and gave very good hospitality. Shalya, thinking that Yudhishthira organized the hospitality, offered to serve the host. When he found out it was Duryodhana asked him to join his army. Unable to deny the request, he deeply apologized to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira exacted a vow from Shalya that he would dampen the spirits of Karna and his troops. Yudhishthira was the person of immaculate character and did not act very valorous and righteous with this request. Shalya ended up being Karna's charioteer, and he carried out his will of demoralizing him. He became the commander of the army on the 18th and last day of battle, after the death of Karna. The war was a lost cause at that time, and he was killed by Yudhishthira near the end of battle using a spear. Lakshman. Lakshman was the son of Duryodhana who fought in the Mahabharata war. He was sent by Duryodhana to counter Abhimanyu as he was trying to break the Chakravyuh strategy on the 13th day of the war. He was killed by Abhimanyu in combat. Kritvarma. Kritvarma was a very strong man. He was mainly juxtaposed with Satyaki. Satyaki was very calm and very patient. Kritvarma fought along with the Kauravas. He also helped in killing Abhimanyu to the formation of the Chakravyuh. He was the one of the 3 survivors at the end of the Kurukshetra war. He was later killed by his wife Satyaki during the final destructive battle among the Yadu dynasty. Time for a mini quiz. This is a new edition. Whose son was Lakshman from the Mahabharata war? Check out this video for the answer and comment your answer in the comment section below. The correct answer will also be stated in the description below the video. Next, Chapter 1, Shlok 28, explanation. Coming on September 1st, 2021. Please ask any questions you may have about this content. We encourage everybody to ask at least one question so that we can all discuss from the questions and ultimately learn from them. Please check the description below for the link to the Google form to ask any question. Our website is also here. Check the description below. The video link for the website, gadserver.life. And also, please make sure to sign up for the mailing list to get any important updates or information regarding this. Please make sure to also subscribe to our channel.